Developing now, experts warn of increasing wildfire danger in Nebraska. The Nebraska Forest Service says warmer winters and drier springs are increasing the fire risk, and they worry that this is the new normal.
We're taking a closer look at what's fueling the flames and how fire crews, many of them volunteer, are preparing for the future. Channel 8's Karen LaCresse tells us what has the Forest Service so concerned. She joins us live now. Karen?
Yeah, Rod, they say with less snowfall and long stretches without rain, some areas are becoming primed for wildfire much earlier in the season. And experts say it's not just a fluke. It's part of a growing trend that could reshape how Nebraska responds to fires.
It has now become something where we're not looking at bad fire seasons, we are looking at bad fire years.
Wildfires used to be something Nebraska braced for in the heat of the summer. But now the Nebraska Forest Service says the season is starting earlier and ending later.
We would typically have a bad fire season, once every 5 to 10 years, right? And that would primarily be in western Nebraska. Well, since about 2012, we've started to see those fires happen more often across the entirety of our state.
As fire threats grow, so does the need for proactive management. That means clearing things that fuel fires, like dead trees, and training new firefighters.
So now a big priority for us as the Nebraska Forest Service, we provide training to volunteer fire departments across Nebraska to deal in wildland firefighting tactics, which are much different than structure firefighting tactics. And we're trying to get as many departments as possible trained because we know this is no longer just a Western Nebraska issue.
Forest Service spokesman Ben Bohal says there are only 6 fire departments in the state that are fully staffed and paid. The others are feeling the strain.
And we're talking 478 fire departments are almost all volunteer. These are folks who are, who have jobs in their own communities, have families, responsibilities, who are often being called on to go to adjacent communities or even across the state to lend a hand, to their fellow Nebraskans during these situations.
The Nebraska Forest Service has a website where it tracks the current wildfire risk for every location in the state. And you can find that link in this article on our website, klkntv.com. Reporting in Lincoln, Karen LaCresse, Channel 8 News.